Tinnitus.
Tonight.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies. What's up, folks? Happy Sunday to ya.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem, the podcast for the rest of us. I am here with my cohorts, Marcus, Val, and Jamie. What's shaking, y'all?
What is shaking?
Hey, what's up with Val's at? What is V, comma, TDC?
Apparently she can't type tonight.
And
Oh,
Marcus
please.
has
Oh, please.
auto-tune. Marcus got some auto-tune on or some shit. What's happening? I didn't notice this in pre-production.
There, fix
We gotta
it.
work on this weird ass glasses game. You like a
No.
degenerate Daft Punk member?
No, Jamie, as somebody who used
Does
to
it
belong
scroll?
to, as someone who used to belong to a sunglass subscription club, I'm 100% down with all of Marcus's choices of eyewear. You really just can't go wrong. There's something for every occasion. Marcus is finding himself.
I got some really good ones coming up.
We have to encourage him on this journey. I'm telling you.
You look like a member of Devo.
I'm cool with
That's
that.
not a bad thing.
Totally
Take
cool.
that as a compliment, Marcus, and I'm liking that hat, son.
Thank you, son.
That's looking fly. Yeah, Marcus is working on he's cultivating a look, dude. I'm saying.
All right, cool.
But
In 10 years.
Before we get away, if you are within the sound of my voice and you have two functioning thumbs or hands or whatever appendages, and you're not operating any heavy machinery, we'd like for you to take this opportunity to like and share on all of the platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We are the District of Misfits show. On Twitter, we are at DC Misfits. And you can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there. the District of Misfits show, like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing. On Twitch, District of Misfits. And you can go to crushingdc.com and support us by purchasing some of our gear. And if you're interested in being on this show or producing a podcast of your own, courtesy of District Dogface Studios, reach out to us at the District of Misfits show at gmail.com. What's popping, y'all? Marcus, what's up on the show this week?
All right, tonight we got the NASCAR shooting. We have Nobody Beats the Biz. Nelly tries to be slick. Fuckers.
They sure did.
Good old Nellies.
Sure did.
Nellies.
Good old
You can't
Nellies.
blame them. Shit. How many thousands of dollars are they losing by not being open? We'll get into it later.
Yeah.
Well,
So
they deserve it.
yeah,
So.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Welcome to the show. As you can see, I am your boy Crushing Boo. Shout out to the gay. And should I switch over to the comment
Artemis
section here? And shout out to Artemis. Yeah, I'm Crushing Boo. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok as Crushing Boo.
And I'm the Pasteurized Chef on all platforms.
He's the autotune chef today.
Yeah, that's right. Try me by the nuts.
Fucking T-Pain Donovan
Yeah,
over here.
what's going on here, Marcus? What's going on here?
Shout out to Derek. What's happening, dude?
That was my pick me up.
What did I do? What?
Oh, he's blaming it on you, Val. Val, where can you be found on social media?
You can find me at Valerie Michelle Torres on the Book of Face. Valerie Michelle with 2 L's. And on Twitter and Instagram at VMTDC. If you find my voice somewhere, please send it back to me.
You're going to 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
This
Been a week.
It's very
It's been no. It's been a week Friday, so we can and change.
A week and some change. It's gonna be amazing when it all finally comes up.
I know.
When you finally unleash that beast in your chest, it's gonna be amazing. Jamie, where can they find you?
You can find me everywhere. I'm sick of doing this shit. There it is. Look, you can read, guys.
Wow.
All over the place. You see me. I really got to condense these damn things.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, especially since you got hacked and you had to come up with a whole new
Man, I had a whole new Facebook.
Did you ever change your Facebook page?
Wow, we got to work on whatever the fuck that was.
Marcus,
happened?
whatever is happening. What's going on here?
Why is there all of a sudden an echo?
Hello?
Now,
I wish I could see. What? Okay, it's gone, right?
Okay, it's gone. All right. So anyways, yeah, dude. So Jamie got his shit hacked.
Super
I
power
guess I
hack.
should have probably let you tell that story, but
Jamie, you still need to change your profile picture. It's the same as your hacked photo. So
I changed it. I've been changed it.
Have you?
he changed it.
Okay, because it shows up when I tagged you. It was still that same photo.
It's because you have a droid.
I feel like you tagged the wrong person.
No, I'm not friends with the other Jamie. I'm not friends with the other James Roderick, so I wouldn't be able to tag him.
Little bastards. These fucking Asian countries taking my shit. Fucking
Maybe
Russians.
it's Russian.
Maybe it's Russia, dude. Well, Russia is in Asia, so
I was going to say, technically, they're also Asian. Facts.
I said Asians there.
See, look at you thinking I was being racist.
Well, no, dude. Black people can't be racist. You can't.
Can't. It's not. You're not able to.
It's not
I'm
possible.
not able to be racist. I'm a bigot to the motherfucker,
We
though.
are not in a position of power to be able to oppress anybody, so it's not possible.
You can be prejudiced, though. You can be prejudiced.
We be prejudiced like a mug.
I'm prejudiced as shit.
Jamie's mad prejudiced.
Yep.
Prejudiced as shit.
So
Burn this
let's,
whole motherfucker down.
who wants to go first with the safe words?
Oh, wow, we're tapping this neighbors early.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with red.
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 Cool.
I'm gonna go with
Retired,
solo.
extremely dangerous. Solo.
So, I'm having some of this
Oh no.
Jack Daniel's honey for the throat.
Oh no!
I don't.
It's
think
already
it
helped
works
me a
that
little
way.
bit. I've had a couple sips, and I sound better than I did in production tonight.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm taking bets on hour 2.
in my mind. So mine is going to be honey. Mine is honey.
Honey? Okay, mine never matter. Marcus, would you say yours was going to be?
Solo.
What? Yo, you still just sound weird, bro. What is going on?
Red Solo.
Yeah, boy.
Marcus, he sounds weird. I can't even hear you.
All right.
He does. Anyways, we're going to have to do like a serious diagnostic check on these microphones one day.
Yo,
It was fine.
One day.
It was weird. It was fine. It was fine in pre-production, but for some reason, we go live and shit gets weird. Imagine that. Anyways, my safe word's going to be charger.
We're also creative and original.
Gotcha. We're all playing the Verbal Kempt game. What was his name? Verbal Kempt?
Yes.
Something like that.
That was the character's name? Yeah.
Oh, look, Marcus left.
Bye, Marcus.
Bye, guys.
Is he punching his microphone in the face? Is that what's happening?
Could be.
Marcus, you gotta lick it. You gotta lick your microphone.
All right. Anyways, while Marcus is fiddling around with what he's doing, sure. Let's go to story time. Anybody got a preference on who wants to go? Who wants to go first?
Why don't you go with your story time?
All right, I'm gonna go with my story time first. We're gonna start with your favorite gay sports bar and mine, the infamous Nellie's. Is back in the news. I know. I think we talked about it a little bit last week. I didn't. If we did, I'm sorry for being repetitive. If not, then let's just go ahead and get right into it. For those of you who do not know, if you've been under a fucking rock for the last, few weeks or whatever, Nellie's Sports Bar has been closed. There's been a lot of protests and stuff. A security team that they hired, a security officer or security person dragged a young black woman down the stairs by her hair because they thought she there was a brawl that broke out because allegedly she snuck in some alcohol or whatever. They've been closed. This happened the weekend of June 13th. There have been protests and stuff. As of 2 weeks ago, according to WTOP News, the investigation into the night has been sent to the D.C. Attorney General's office. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this from WTOP News, WTOP.com. Article written by Anna Galwell. Gawel. Sorry for butchering your name. The investigation into allegations that a woman was dragged down the stairs by security at Nellie's Sports Bar DC is now heading to the district office of the district's office of the Attorney General. The city's Alcoholic Beverage Control Board, or ABRA, said it referred the case to the AOG on that Wednesday. There's video footage that came up on social media showing a black woman, later identified as 22-year-old Keisha Young, being dragged down the steps by security. The video, which posted on Twitter, also showed multiple other patrons at the bar getting into physical confrontation at the bottom of the stairs. The incident sparked several weeks of protests outside the bar on U Street in Northwest and prompted an investigation by ABRA, the government agency that issues and renews liquor licenses. In a lengthy report, ABRA details the chaotic scene in the early hours of June 13th when brawls allegedly broke out amongst patrons, security personnel, and employees. It is said that multiple assaults occurred inside the bar while Nellie's was, quote, engaged in a method of operation conducive to unlawful conduct, end quote. Which I had never heard that before. I did not know that was a thing. The report
I didn't know that was a thing either.
The report cited the crowded conditions on the rooftop as contributing to the mayhem. So, so let's fast forward to a few days ago. when Nelly's decided that they were going to, on the down low, try to open.
How'd that work out?
And let's just say it did not go the way that they had hoped. And so this is a story. Marcus, what are you doing? You got a video? What's going on? All right, anyways, moving right along. So yeah, July 14th from DCist.com. Yeah, they tried to reopen. The headline in an article by Colleen Grablick. Demonstrators formed a human chain to stop Nelly's from opening on Tuesday. And
damn.
Yeah, I'll read a little bit of this. A month after a viral video showed security guard at Nelly's dragging a black woman down a flight of stairs, sparking weeks of protests and an ongoing case with the D.C. Attorney General's office, the bar reopened this week only to be met with a sea of around 50 demonstrators. Makia Green, co-conductor with Harriet's Dreams, a black-led abolitionist group, says that neighbors noticed patrons entering the bar on Tuesday night and began sharing information on social media with the hashtag Boycott Nelly's. Several activist organizations and mutual aid groups have been hosting protests and block parties outside of the popular gay bar since the night of June 13th, when a private security guard dragged Keisha Young, a 22-year-old student, down the stairs, head first. Somebody needs to be taking a penalty shot while I'm reading all of this.
That would be Marcus.
Yes, get to work, Marcus. Green says the hashtag spurned a rapid response from demonstrators who started congregating outside of the bar around 8 p.m. on Tuesday night. WUSA 9 posted video of protesters forming a human chain to block the entrance. And I just want to give a shout out to JoJo and Coach, who are friends of ours, friends of the show, that were part of that chain. Yeah, shout out to Jen House for being out there reading the riot act to these people too. Let's see. By the time Green arrived around 9 p.m., they said the crowd had been successfully deterring people from entering the bar. By 10 p.m., Green says the establishment had emptied with only a few workers left trickling out. Other posts on social media show a dark, empty bar and a crowd chanting outside. So, I mean, I feel like Nelly's is really just shoulder deep in fuck around and find outville. Am I wrong?
Man, that sucks. Look, I haven't been to Nelly's consistently in a very long time. The reason why I was going is they play Phillies games. They are fucked. And I don't know how they're going to fix this. I mean, you have to sign a real big check to the NAACP for this one, bro. Like,
I mean, I don't know that there's anything that they can do to redeem themselves, honestly, like to clear their, or to alter their public image. You know, like apparently they've now hired an activist to help them
not be racist.
So has been this woman, this person hired, her name is Ruby Corrado, who's been hired as a manager and director of community engagement. So she has been, she'd also served as executive director of Casa Ruby for 29 years, and has been like a active and passionate advocate on behalf of LGBTQ, bilingual, multilingual community, or multicultural community. It's one of those, I feel like it's just one of those performative kind of things. I mean, maybe they're gonna really try. I don't know, but it like there have been so many issues, so many instances publicly of Nelly's being or acting, whether it be management or security or employees acting in many racist ways, and whether it's been private, public, or like just circulating among the community, it's been a rampant issue for multiple years. And I don't know that just all of a sudden hiring this person to help their image with, community engagement is going to help them. I mean, they might as well just shut their fucking doors, because no one's going to want to go there,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
it's
no!
one.
As long as there's still low white girls, someone will always want to go there. There's always going
But
to be a
there
bunch
is
of gay
always,
white dudes and the black. Let me finish. There's
yeah,
always
yeah.
going to
No,
be a
I'm
bunch of
sorry.
gay
I'm sorry.
white dudes,
Continue.
and there's always a bunch of gay white dudes and the gay black men that love them are going to want to go there. All those white women going to bachelorette parties who give a fuck about what happened to what's her name, Keisha?
Keisha, yeah.
Yeah. What? No one could. They could care less or whatever like that. If they didn't do the human chain thing on Tuesday, I can guarantee they'd have bumped like nothing ever fucking happened.
Right. But that's the thing is that they're agreed. You're right, Jamie. Absolutely.
Jamie.
But there are also very dedicated and committed activists within our community, within our city, who will go every fucking weekend, stand outside Nellie's and make that human chain. You know, so
I'm sure.
You know, I don't know. I mean, and I think you're right. Like the public's memory is so fickle, and so it's like it has amnesia, and so the next thing that's going to happen is people are going to forget about what happened at Nellie's. But I think that there are enough people in our community, enough people in both the Black community and the LGBTQ community who are fed up with Nellie's, you know?
Yeah, like here's where they fucked up on two fronts. Because it's not just about race. It's other people in the queer community that are like, hey, yo, look, we're calling out you cis white gay dudes and your little empire that y'all have carved out in this city. Pride Week is built all around their agenda. You know,
right.
Like the lesbians got beef. The Black queer community has beef. Like the Black community, period, has beef. And people that just want to be treated like decent fucking human beings have beef. Like I honestly, the only way that I could see Nellie's surviving this is if when it goes to the attorney general and they broker some kind of deal where they don't lose their liquor license. If they manage to retain their liquor license by hook or by crook, they will continue to try to open. And like, this is DC, man. You grease the right fucking palms, and eventually the cops are going to start treating the people that want to do, our friends that want to do a human chain, they're going to start treating them like BLM protesters.
That's
you
true.
know, if they throw enough money, if Nellie's
true.
throws enough money at the right people, there is definitely this distinct possibility that, yeah, again, if they don't lose their liquor license, there's nothing to stop them from bribing their way back into, you know, and moving right along. Or they just end up getting fucking crushed this summer, and the amount of revenue that they lost is too much to bounce back from, and they get shut down, and they have to close. Those are the two outcomes that I see happening. And unfortunately, the world that we live in, and unfortunately, the city that we live in, the first possibility is possible. If, like I said,
it's more likely.
I've got a third one. I got a third one for you.
As long as through the attorney if they don't lose their liquor license after this attorney general investigation, man, like, brace yourself.
I got a third one for you. That's the one nobody is paying attention to. If you really look at it, something happens in DC every week. This has become old news real quick.
Right. That's what I was saying.
If you're on social media, someone's going to quit and give a fuck. There's something else to give a fuck about. And those doors will be back open in no time. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying that's just how the shit works in DC. You fucking care for a little bit until something else happens. You got something else to care about.
I mean, you're not 100% wrong. I think that what you're forgetting about, though, is like, in this specific case with this specific venue, there are so many people that have so much personally invested in shutting this place down. It's not just like, oh, some random person that I heard of had something bad happen to them, I have to go shut this down. I mean, there's people like that.
I'm not arguing at all. I'm just like that's just from my.
I mean, the average person. You're right. The average person is gonna, you know, move on to the next thing. But I think that there's some diehards. There are some diehard people involved in this. They're never, ever gonna let it go. And it's gonna, like I said, it would take a situation like Nellie's gaming the system and sliding some money to 3D to the policeman's fucking union or some shit, like to like get those extra. What?
You had to be stupid not to.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about Nelly's. You had to be dumb as fuck. I'm surprised that they're not out there right now making people fucking move. Like, I saw how wild the street was at 1 o'clock in the morning last night going to go get ice cream because I'm a fat ass. And Nelly's is closed, and that fucking sucks. I'm sliding all that fucking money.
I mean, the problem is, though, bro, 3D, stop. Here's the thing. 3rd District covers U Street, Adams Morgan, DuPont Circle, and Midtown. They only got but maybe 50 to, like, you know what I mean? However many cops. There have never, ever, ever, ever been enough cops on duty during the bar hours in 3rd District to make a real impact. And the situation has only gotten worse. So, like, they would have to be literally bringing in cops from other precincts in order to, like, bolster their numbers. Like,
I mean, if you can pay for it, it'd just be the only smart business move. Look. I don't
know if they can even afford it.
Don't sit here and think that I'm advocating for Nelly's to go and pay off XYZ or anything like that. But I'm saying if you got the fucking cash for it, that'd just be the way to fucking do it.
No, but you know what, though? Megan,
you can't sweep it under the rug.
Megan in the comments did say something like, when in doubt, dude could sell the building and they'll just slap
you can always sell the building.
Yeah, you could just slap condos up. Because that's what we need.
More
condos. We need to make a t-shirt. We need to make a t-shirt that says, you know what this town needs? More condos.
Yeah. Big shout out to DC Reynolds. Bitch.
Oh, God.
Oh, is that what's happening with them?
Oh, yeah, they're all condo right now.
Are they done yet?
No, they're not done yet. They'll be done soon, though.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was sad to hear them gone.
It's going to be, I mean, honestly.
They opened up Walters and Navy Yard. They're fucking fine.
They'll be right.
Yeah. Actually, I'll take it back. I was going to say something negative about them, but then I'd only been to DC Reynolds a couple of times, and I did have a good time. I did it.
I mean, I was there in the beginning when they first opened.
I think it was initially because I'm so pro Looking Glass. When they first opened, I was like, "Fuck's this yuppie sports bar bullshit." But it turned out to be aight until it wasn't. All right, so yeah, that's fun. What the fuck's up next, y'all?
I don't know. I can't see these glasses.
Maybe you should take them off.
You don't fucking say. You really? I'm just saying. Shit.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. For better hallway vision.
Now I can fucking see. Good Lord.
God fucking damn. Why do my notes keep
disappearing? Man.
All right, well, while we have this lag and whatever, I'm going to take this opportunity to invite you all to chop that like button in the throat and drop kick those share buttons. And follow us on all of your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram, The District of Misfits Show. On Twitter at DC Misfits. You can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe and see all kinds of wonderful podcast content like this show and others produced by District Dogface Studios.
Hi.
And on, the man, the myth, the legend. And you can also find us on Twitch, District of Misfits. And you can go to crushingdc.com and buy some shit.
I'm slipping tonight.
No, look at you.
And if
this is what I wanted to.
Whoa. Still TCB. Still taking care of business. If you'd like to be a guest on this show, so you could be interrupted and talked over by people, or if you want to make a podcast of your own, you can reach out to us at the District of Misfits Show at gmail.com. Go ahead, Jamie. I'm sorry.
Something I wanted to say because no one's talking about it here in DC right now. Our fair Nightmare has resigned.
Oh,
he has put up his plans to resign.
Marcus, we knew about this.
Had an entire post about this.
No more Nightmare.
Sean Townsend. No. There will be another Nightmare.
Yeah,
But
I just need this to be out there now. Now, as much as I would love to have this job, they hired somebody without telling anybody last time.
That's what DC does.
You know what I mean? So this needs to be put out there so it can be one of us, not one of them. And they can stop fucking us as much as they would like to keep fucking us. Thank you very much. So just that's my little piece of news tonight, guys. The digging DC's ass for a real nightmare. Not saying the guy did a bad job, you know what I mean? But he got fucked over with COVID. I get all that stuff too, but still.
I mean, truth be
told, like the nightmare, like is just like
it's a joke.
It's a joke job.
He's a liaison. He's a liaison for the city between the nightlife and
the gay for the nightmare.
If the gay is going to be nightmare, I want to be vice or deputy nightmare.
Well, I was going to suggest Boo. And
I'm going for it.
I'm all for you,
Joe. Y'all full of shit. I'm all for
y'all. Anybody can.
Jamie, you
apply.
cannot be the nightmare, bro.
Wait, what do you mean I can't be the nightmare? I'm listening.
You can't, dude. No.
Marcus, you sound stupid all the time.
We need somebody with I don't know, bro. All right,
good. Dare nigga say I'm not educated. Dare motherfucker say I am not smart.
No.
Dare a motherfucker say that I am unloved, unliked, or uncared for. I'll run the fuck out this goddamn city.
Jamie, you can't show up for a production meeting. You're not going to be able to be nice.
You never call it. First thing first, I get paid for that motherfucker. So there you go.
Well, you know what, Jamie, you know what? We don't get paid either, but we still show up.
None of us get paid.
Yeah, there you go. I got
but we're still here. So do we. I have a
you.
job that I leave for to come here.
We would all make better nightmares than you. Except for maybe Marcus. You guys would be a tie.
Yeah, me and Jamie would be horrible.
I would be an epic nightmare.
Me and the gay as nightmare and deputy nightmare. I think we could make
do it.
You can do it.
I would just.
Again, anybody can apply, and the applications are open.
What's the qualifications? What's the qual? I just would love to know.
I'd love
to see people's resumes for what the fuck makes you think you could be nightmare.
I mean, nightmare. Sean Townsend. He worked for Abra prior.
So he definitely wasn't a snitch. Yeah, so he's definitely not for the people. He's definitely not for the bars.
That's some ACAB shit right there. Unless he was down for the bars. If he's on like some brother Norm shit. Like,
no, he's definitely not brother Norm. No.
Yeah, so no bueno.
Brother Norm could be nightmare, but he goes to bed at like 8 o'clock.
That's a lot of parking right there.
Brother Norm ain't been out past 7 p.m. since like 2004.
Shit, longer.
You know his daughter barks too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, like I did one of my safe serve with his daughter. She barks the same way.
Serve safe.
Look, bitch, you knew what I meant. Anyways, yeah, she barks the whole 9 yards.
She high five.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know, Brother Norm helps the restaurant industry.
Brother Norm,
he helps us.
He's the man of the people.
Yes, he is.
It's Brother Norm.
$55. Get your fucking tip certification.
So that's
hold on. Wait a second. I have the description of the nightmare. The Mayor's Office of Nightlife and Culture will coordinate district government agencies, businesses, and community groups to manage the after-hours economy and work with the Commission of Nightlife to advise the mayor, the council, and the Office of Nightlife on common issues, trends related to after-hours economy. The candidate is a member of the mayor's cabinet, serves as the senior subject matter expert on this issue. I mean, I feel like any one of us could qualify.
So when you say late night, they mean normal people's late night.
Now my next question is, how much does this gig pay?
Like 35.
Hold please. No. It's more than that.
Oh, it's
97 to 130,000.
What?
Whoa, stop. I can afford to live in the city if I'm a nightmare? Is what you're telling me?
Hell yeah.
97. $97,434 to $130,000. So major duties and responsibilities. No, but he's resigned. Like he is resigned. They're actively looking for. I mean, I just looked on the website, and you can apply for the job right now.
Do it, Jamie. Do it, boo.
I'm telling you, guys, this is me all day.
So plans, major duties, responsibilities. Plans, organizes, designs, administrative structure of the Office of Nightlife and Culture. Serves as key staff support for the Commission of Nightlife and Culture. Also serves as as liaison to nightlife establishments in relation to city policies, procedures, and procedures that affect after-hours economy. Conducts outreach to nightlife establishments, assists nightlife establishments in the resolution of conditions that lead to enforcement actions. So with Aber shit and health code shit. Serves as a point of contact for nightlife establishments to facilitate connections to district government. Advises and assists the mayor in district government agencies that have duties relating to nightlife establishments. So, really, what?
It sounds horribly boring when you put it like that.
You know what? That sounds fantastic.
For 97,000, I'll do it.
So 97 to 137,000
for that kind of money. That's true.
I'll take the minimum. You ain't told me shit.
So you have to have a strong background in public policy, community organizing, constituent engagement. You have to have demonstrated knowledge of constituent programs and service.
A strong background in public policy. What does that even fucking mean? You fucking schmoes.
That means that the mayor gets to hire whoever she wants to because no one knows.
Ultimately, ultimately,
this is a job that's
let's be real. Sean Townsend was appointed by the mayor.
Yeah, this is a job where you're destined to fail because they're never going to put the right person in this position.
Yes, they're going to put their friends in there.
Pretty much.
It's always going to be some fucking schmo with a degree who bartended for fucking 3 months somewhere. And
Sean Townsend didn't bartend anyway.
Goes to trivia night at some bar so they think they fucking know some shit. Yeah.
It's going to be some white dude who comes in who
some white dude from
some milky white.
From middle of
Michigan,
from middle somewhere.
You have to be a district resident and
but
you have to acknowledge you have knowledge of district policy and stuff.
You should have to be a native.
Agreed. You should be a native. I agree, but alas, that is not one of the requirements.
She said head of homeowners association.
Hey, what's up, Michelle?
I fucking love it.
Hey, Boo, why don't you tell us what you did this week?
What did I do this week? Oh, a couple days ago.
Yeah, man.
I went on a bike ride with a few people.
I have your videos.
A few. Oh, I didn't know we were ready to go.
Some of you.
We didn't really go through the what did you do this week thing. We kind of just skipped right ahead.
I know. We went right into stories. I was like, what happened to her?
Why didn't somebody say anything?
Because you seem very committed to we're going into the
I was dealing with technical shit. That's usually my job. So, Boo, tell us about this bike ride.
DC Bike Party, which is a group that does these slow roll bike rides and stuff. They were celebrating their 9-year anniversary, and after I'd spent the entire day in a car because I had to drive to Wilmington, Delaware.
That sucks. I hate that drive.
It's brutal, dude.
It's 2 hours. It's quick as fuck,
dude. Fuck.
Just to deliver fucking luggage. No, thank you.
Nothing is quick as fuck on a Friday in this region.
Going towards Philly.
Going towards Philly on a Friday early afternoon, and then coming back to DC on a Friday afternoon in some go fuck yourself heat. It was a teachable moment. It was a teachable moment. And one thing that I learned is
earlier or later.
Wilmington has a lot of Baltimore energy just without any of the charm.
I've been saying this for years.
Charm City.
Wilmington is
the charm. It's just city.
Wilmington is a weird city. It's a weird city.
It's laid out.
What is it called? What is it called when you get kicked out of a country? When you get
exiled.
When you get exiled. Okay, so Wilmington is an exile city, so people don't really know this. It's a little fun fact history piece for you. So back in the 70s, right after Vietnam and stuff like that, with drug dealers, a judge would catch you so many times, but the charges were so low. What they would do is they would give you an amount of time that you cannot be in Philadelphia. That's how you get places like Coatesville, DeVille, Wilmington, fucking Newark, like all those places because
like Australia.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you. Derek, that's actually rather genius. That's very genius. You got exiled out of Philadelphia, so they kicked you the fuck out to somewhere else, and that's how we got the beautiful, charmless city known as.
I got two things.
Delaware.
Wilmington was the murder capital of the country a few years ago. But
Wilmington, Delaware was the murder capital of America at one point?
Just a couple years ago?
Yeah, a few years ago. It was fucking bad.
What?
So now...
that's not the numbers, that's per cap.
Yeah,
per capita.
Yeah. All right, so Australia. I had a joke that I was going to show later, but since Derek brought up Australia, I'll let you read.
All right, for the illiterate, maybe mate is short for inmate, and that's why Australians call each other that, because it was originally a bunch of convicts. That is pretty fucking hilarious.
Hello, inmate.
Hello, mate. Yeah, after being in the car for an insane amount of time, I was going to come back home about that time wasted, but then I jumped on the Book of Faces and found out that DC Bike Party was celebrating their 9 years of doing events. And so I jumped on to their party that was meeting up at DuPont Circle. And if Marcus will play some video, I will. So the event had like 498 people RSVP'd.
That's a lot of white people.
This is like, oh no, dude, it's a sea of everybody. You should get your eyes checked. It was stupid. Yeah, it was bonkers, man. Like it was probably, but almost, it was between 500 and 600 people.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
this is my favorite video.
Every fucking kind of person that you could think of, and there was people on the I forget what they call them, but it's like the one-wheeled fucking things that
unicycle.
No, it's not a fucking unicycle because you stand on it.
Segway.
No, it's one fucking wheel and you stand on it. It's one big wheel.
Segway.
It's still called
unicycle. Unicycles you pedal. You do not pedal on this. You stand.
Motor unicycle.
Yoda.
Someone in the fucking comments find this goddamn fucking thing.
Monobike. There you go. That's good enough for me.
It's not a monobike. It's not a monobike because it doesn't have a seat. It is one wheel that you stand on. The wheel is in the middle. And you balance back and forth. You know what I'm talking about?
No, it's got an engine.
An electric unicycle?
Oh yeah. God. If someone says unicycle one more fucking time.
I swear to God, it came up as electric unicycle.
I'm going to send it. It's closer to a hoverboard than a fucking...
Hold on.
It's not a fucking bike. I swear.
I'm going to send it to you. Tell me if this is what it is. Check in the messages. Yo.
Yeah, I think it's literally called a one wheel. Thank you, Greggy, because I am about to lose the last of the hair that I have. You guys are chilling.
It's not the look at the messages that I just sent. Tell me if this is a thing.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah, just call it one wheel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was overthinking it, and I believe that it's just called a one wheel.
So yeah.
No, okay, so there's those.
Wait, pause. But here's one right here though.
But then there's another type of one wheel where you. There's another type of one wheel. It's like a skateboard, but the wheel is in the fucking middle.
Yeah,
that is called a.
And you balance on it.
It's called a motorized unicycle. I'm looking at it on Amazon
right now. Electric unicycle, electric unicycle, motorcycle.
Wait, stop. The image that you showed me with the dudes that were standing and the wheels between their legs like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I will totally accept that as a motorized electric unicycle. But there's another one that's almost like skateboard style.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, that's the one wheel. That's the one wheel.
That's the one wheel.
That one is the one wheel, and it's called the Pint.
The old man in me is finally done telling y'all to get the fuck off my lawn. But yes, okay, fine. It's a fucking electric unicycle, monocycle. Anyway, so there's motherfuckers.
So the next video,
there was a dude on an actual old school unicycle that was fucking murking it, like weaving in and out of the crowd. There was motherfuckers on rollerblades, skateboards, motorized fucking skateboards. This is me trying not to wreck while going down Pennsylvania Avenue and not look like a fucking hot, sweaty mess, but it's like 100 million degrees out.
It was hot this week, bro.
Dude, yeah, it was definitely.
Hence the name of the show.
Hotter than the Devil'S Taint.
I love these white things.
So where's the music coming from, Boo? Like this?
There's various people. Like there's a couple people with like big ass speaker setups on the backs of their bikes. But then like there's people with like their own personal, speakers and shit. I had mine, but I didn't want to add to the noise pollution. There was plenty of other people with stuff like.
Look at that guy in his suit.
Yeah. There was people on scooters. I mean, yeah, it was wild, man. The biggest one I'd been to was probably maybe like 300 people.
Until this one.
This was impressive, dude. Like, just to whether being a part of it or when I pulled off to the side to like take video of the crowd as they went by when we were over by the Capitol, I was just like floored. And it was exactly what the fuck I needed after being in my car for an insane amount of time. Yes, the one wheel. Yeah, that's we had just passed the Capitol.
There he is.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Right?
Oh my God, and some tourist on a fucking e-scooter tried to go across the river of us, and like I had just missed him, and I was like, man, what a fucking asshole. And some dude rides up behind me, he was like, yo, that dude on a scooter just took somebody out back there. We were like, fuck that dude. Yeah. Fucking
Kill
tourists.
Kill him.
You don't swim across the fucking river while the salmon are spawning, dude. You gotta take that shit. You gotta go with us, man. Like
you gotta do the naked bike ride. That's
no, man.
I'm all about the naked bike ride. I'm not taking let these balls hang. Get these motherfuckers stuck in the goddamn wheel.
Hey, Megan, it's $900 now, but give that shit time and it will fucking drop down. They do look like a lot of fun. There's a dude that I follow on TikTok that's on a one wheel and he plays the guitar. And he fucking shreds.
Oh, yo, he fucks it up. I like.
He's like the dude in Venice Beach that used to be on the roller skates, but like on some 21st century shit. And he's like playing guitar to like trap beats and shit. He's super dope.
Bye, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. nice knowing you. Well, fuck. All right. So what's up next on the? I guess I had 2 story times, didn't I?
I don't know. Did you?
Well, no. My other story time was one that I figured we could save towards the end, and we could all wax poetic.
Should we continue with everybody's week?
Yeah, why not? Mine was
I do shit.
Here's to not doing shit.
I worked in the studio. I was in the studio all week.
Oh wait,
today is day 18 of me being sober.
Marcus operated power tools.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't look that bad.
Marcus cut down our table in here.
It looks like modern.
It's not bad.
It's like a table and modern art all in one.
It does look like modern art.
Your curves are sexy, Marcus. Table's got mad personality now, dude.
Definitely does.
You know what I'm saying? Like that table. Think about the origins of that table. The things that table has seen. The things that table has borne witness to and been a part of.
The things I done on that table.
This is just one more step.
And it's getting ready to get a whole other life because we're gonna open the studio up and motherfuckers in and out. Late nights.
People are gonna start recording from here now.
Eric, this dude's got mad Tobin energy. I just want to just throw that out there. I know that's like the dude's got. Yeah, I would love to play some animals as leaders for that dude. He would fucking freak. By the way, listen to animals as leaders. It'll blow your mind.
Animals as leaders?
Yeah.
All right. So you were talking about Matt Gaetz and Crazy Green?
Yeah, because that shit's hilarious.
It is funny. But these motherfuckers keep getting kicked out. Nobody wants to have their like racist parade.
America's favorite addition to the human centipede. Gates and Marjorie Taylor Greene decided that they were going to hold an America First rally somewhere in California, but
Huntington Beach, and 3 different venues were like,
no.
Did they really think that was going to go down? They don't know they have to do it
in California.
And so they ended up having a free speech protest out front of the mayor's office. Was it City Hall or some shit like that?
City Hall, I think.
Yeah.
So I only got 2 of the videos you sent. I didn't get the pedophile one. It went down.
Bro, that was
like, the best one.
The counter demonstrators, they only had like 100 people maybe show up to this. And then they had there were counter demonstrators that were just chanting pedophile the entire fucking time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's some brutal shit, dude. It's everything you want. And then there's like some weird dude all dressed in American flag swag on the beach that's supposed to be a fan. He's like, he's got nothing but love for the 2 of them. But the video is so awkward that he's so like it's so uncomfortable. Like, Marcus, what are you doing? We're in the middle of a fucking show. Don't make me drive down to fucking Mount Rainier. What's going on here?
Sorry, here we are.
We had somebody walk in the studio.
Yes, I see.
How you don't see?
We need a fucking red light. It says studio in session.
Here we are.
Here.
Yep. Heathens. All
you
over.
have video. What video?
Say hi to Josh.
Hi, Josh. Marcus, play some video and redeem yourself.
There's Josh.
Hey! What's up, buddy?
Josh did help build our studio, so
Josh helped build this city on rock and roll.
So he's allowed to come in anytime he wants.
I mean, the poor guy just wanted a beer and some whiskey.
All he wanted was a Pepsi.
I know where to find it.
All right, let's play some videos. Let's play this one. Which one's?
God, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Oh, that's sick.
So I'm gonna play this again.
They play it again. I wasn't ready for it.
Listen, look at her face when he calls her crazy, and then look at his face when he calls him a pedophile.
Oh shit!
Classic. On both sides.
Oh my God, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think you're a pedophile. The charges against you are totally false. They're totally false. Oh my God.
Yo, play it again and watch her when she finally breaks character. She goes from the thumbs up when she gives up on it. Play it again.
Oops.
Oh my God, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. Totally false. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was classic with her.
Man, she's
like,
she held it for as long as she could.
What a
At the
dumb
end of it, though,
bitch.
she looks
So
like
hold
she
up.
looks like she can't.
Jamie,
Wait,
you
she
like
looks
feet,
like
right?
she can't park comfortably.
Jamie, you like feet?
Yeah, of course.
That's her feet.
Oh, those are not his feet.
No.
Oh.
Those are not. They look like they got chopped off. What's the matter with them?
That's her. That's Mrs. Green's feet.
They kicked her out of the Shire for having feet like that.
Look at Jamie's face.
Did he freeze? Oh my God. Yo.
You ever like open up a can of Vienna sausages
Stop.
and like
No. What's the matter with them?
Her feet are so weird.
Oh no.
Where's half the other foot? Where's the left foot at?
Oh my god!
No, dude, like her toes look like they're like truncated a little bit. Like someone like cut off like the.
She looks like she's missing a knuckle. Like,
you know what I did?
If they showed Oompa Loompa's feet in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You know what I did not have on my District of Misfits show bingo card? That right there. Brothers, sisters, cousins, twins.
Oh my God, Megan.
Speaking of bingo cards, we should make some.
No, we should have people that watch the show create District of Misfits show bingo cards. If you were going to make a District of Misfits show bingo card, what would be on it? Send us, create something, send it to us in a Google Doc or some shit. We'll make we'll put it out.
We'll make it happen.
Let's have some fun.
Some of them are the center square has to be like, oh, Jamie makes fun of Marcus. Like, no. It's just gonna happen every time.
Bing that shit should be right in the middle.
Bing that shit should be right in the middle. And Bing, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting.
So the other video is of them actually leaving. So you can't really see their faces. Can't really see their faces, but you know it's who it is.
Thanks, man.
So this is them running away.
Nick, we're going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Get in there with him.
Yeah, get in.
Oh, sorry, I missed.
It's fine.
You can't get in.
Thanks, guys.
And AC/DC should sue them.
That's awesome.
AC/DC should fucking sue them for using their
music. I think that's the protesters.
Center Square is rigged. I want off of this ride right now.
I feel like the gay can make an entire bingo card page.
Oh, I mean, when I was like, hey, we should have people that watch us make our bingo cards, who do you think I was talking about?
Someone,
she was
aka Megan.
She was at the top of the list. If anyone was gonna have the most, not just the most, but the most consistent on point, because people can suggest all kinds of things, but I feel like the gay would definitely give us
yeah, Megan,
the most pound.
She
for
on
pound,
it. She on it.
The baddest bingo card we could possibly have. And yes, Derek, we are entertained. Thank you.
So Megan, what else I'm gonna do is create a drinking game. So let's figure that out. Kind of like how I'd never have, or whatever the game's called. And
have I ever?
What?
Or never have I ever? That's
never have I ever.
We would never survive that. We've done between all four of us, we've done things.
I mean, all of them. Anytime I played the game, I'm always the one drinking the whole fucking game. It's just like, fuck.
Yeah. Between Marcus and Jamie,
yeah,
you and I would just be filling in the cracks. I think I'm wild, and then I get on this show, and I'm like,
I'm not that wild.
I feel better about you on this show.
I am a good Catholic girl.
How the fuck did I end up being the voice of reason on here?
You two on this show is like when I go to AA and listen to these people talk, I'm like, oh my God, I am a saint.
Man. Yeah.
I am a fucking...
Shout out to all my sober. Hold on, Marcus. Shout out to all my sober people out there.
Yeah, I love you.
Anyone brave enough, anyone strong enough to watch this show and maintain.
And not have to drink.
We appreciate you.
I've had to go to AA because of court shit. And I used to go to the 7:30, 6:30 class by the Home Depot in Northeast. And let me tell you, I thought I was wild till I listened to the old DC stories.
Wait, stop. Where did you say you used to go to them?
The one by the Home Depot on Rhode Island.
Okay, so
I went at 6:37 in the morning. So it's the old heads. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I heard some wild stories. I was like,
dude, I used to go. There was one in DuPont, and I would go with various friends. I would go with various friends. There's one right by, just on the north side of the circle.
Yep.
And yeah. I mean, it's the same everywhere, dude. Like you hear the stories, and you just think to yourself, like, man, I've done some wild shit, but
not like this.
if I shared my worst experience, it would just make you all mad.
They'd all just giggle and they'd be like, "Oh,
They'd be like,
oh, you."
Right.
I mean, drug. Like,
listen,
you know.
I've done a lot of wild shit, and I've heard their stories. And I'm like,
Hey,
I gotta go. I go. Fuck. I can't deal with that.
Hey, can you cue up a video or something? Guess what time it is?
PD.
Oh, PD. Hey, what you need to do is you need to take a picture of PD and send it to Marcus so we can flash up a picture of PD.
Yeah, you know what? He like is so like. I'll try. He hates having his picture taken. He won't fucking sit still most of the time.
Well, I'm gonna play some TikToks, and the first one's about sex,
Some Tic Tacs.
verbiage.
Oh, is this the one I sent?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love this one. I'm a fan of hers.
Totally transparent. I'm not looking for anything serious tonight. What are you looking for?
And this is totally me right now.
What? Spit roast and ghost. What? Swallow and unfollow. Come again? No, just once. Oh, you mean and block it. What? Crumpet and dump it. What? Jackrabbit and cabot. No, I'm more of a looper and Uber. What? Teabag.
Yes.
So you hag. What? Get down and spunky and leave the country. Oh. Well, if I'm being honest, yes. I was hoping to give you my snatch and get attached. What? Rearrange my bowels, then say our vows. What? Explore my glove department, then find an apartment. You're telling me you want a doggy style and walk down the aisle? Paddle my canoe, then get matching tattoos. Do it up the bum, then meet your mom. Give you a bone and put you in a coma.
I would like to say that I will definitely get doggy style and walk down the aisle.
That's
on
cool.
any wedding invitation I ever see. The dopest shit I've ever heard, and I'm all for it. Like you nasty bitch, but I like it. Like,
although the way that she phrases the alternatives about wanting to be in a relationship, I'm like, yo, that's actually not a bad sales pitch.
right?
I mean, if you're selling it like that.
She said rearrange. She said rearrange bowels and exchange vows. I was
No, that's awesome.
When she
deep
said
commitment, y'all.
What was it? It was like use my department and find an apartment.
I love you, Andy.
All right, the next one.
Stop. Hold on. Rewind to Derek's comment about you ever sucked dick for MD 2020.
What do you mean? We already put that one up.
I had to go fucking let the dog out. Shut up.
That was before that. That could be our T-shirt. It could be
No.
a T-shirt. That's a T-shirt.
That's not a
Bob
T-shirt.
Saget.
That's a fucked up.
No,
day.
because
We should get some money from fucking MD 2020.
there's a chance that at least one of us has sucked some D for Mad Dog 2020.
Is there?
No, probably. I don't know.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. Spin the wheel.
You ever accidentally look into the camera the wrong way? The second you said that, I was like,
Boo, timestamp
don't
this.
tell nobody.
1 or 3 minutes.
All right, so here's a prankster that I like, and I want to do this.
Someone will reach for sure.
Oh, I love
That's mine.
Whoa, what the?
Is water wet?
Oh! Dang, that was good.
Oh, thank you.
He's so
Could you guys give me a hug? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make you guys scream. Could you guys get me a hot dog, please?
I'm gonna FaceTime my grandma.
Oh, snap. I'm sorry about that. Your grandma's probably terrified. That sounded like a murder. Oh, you guys need help?
Here, let me help you out. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, I just want to say something. The family that came by, the reason why Abuelita wasn't shook, because she'd already seen some shit. She was like, motherfucker, you have no idea what I went through to even be able to shop in this motherfucking store right now. So,
I'm gonna tell you right now, look, her brouhaha will fuck his world up.
Dude, he's lucky he didn't actually startle her. She would have fucked him
She
up.
would have fucking
But no, she's like,
punched him in the fucking throat.
she's like, I've seen horrible things, dude. You got nothing.
All right, what we got?
Abuelita.
Shout out to all the abuelas.
Looking at her friends after she took me back again. I remember I faked the Holy Ghost, had the whole church hype as fuck. Well, I reckon that'll just about do it. This African man at work said I wasn't worth 3 bananas in his village. Do you know what 50 Cent did when he got hungry? 58.
Yeah. Oh man.
Boo. I hate that dude.
I love it.
Did we lose Bill? We lost Bill.
We lost Bill.
I think Boo lost himself.
I will watch anything that man does. I'll be crying laughing. It's just 58.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, did we lose Boo for good?
Come on, Marcus, keep him going.
Keep him coming.
Keep him coming.
Play another.
All right, here's another prank.
Run.
Oh,
What? No. No.
Run.
Oh no.
Here's some hoodlums.
Run.
No.
Run.
Dude. So I came
not
in on
cool.
I came into the middle of that and I'm like, yo, there should definitely be a PD break square on the bingo card. Maybe even 2. PD's second break is a whole nother square. I always go back and forth between those Slender Man ones because I'm like, yeah, maybe I just punch that motherfucker in the balls. But then sometimes,
But like, if you're just too, if you're taken aback, but you know, like just caught off guard, you're fucking scared as fuck.
I mean,
Dude,
Turn around and run.
I turned the corner one time and saw a dead rat, and that made me fucking like squeal like a little girl and run the other way. So who knows how I would really react to some shit like that one.
I mean, if you catch Marcus coked up on a bunch of Mad Dog, oh, he's fucking Slender Man up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna close this for you right now.
Sweep the leg.
If you see me in the woods fighting a bear, help the bear. Like,
excuse me, bear fucker. Do you need assistance?
Oh no! Right? Damn. That's a damn shame.
Wait,
I could definitely see.
No, we don't have bear thing.
I could definitely see Angie doing a Hassan chop on a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, Angie, I feel like the same thing.
or actually, Angie just be a straight
Anyone who has
a
ever
straight
had
overhand right and just keep it moving.
I mean, 2 hands open, just shove. Like,
anyone who's ever had a black mom and made the mistake of scaring your black mom already knows you find yourself real fucked up real quick. Unapologetically too.
My mom's white.
I jumped out from behind
I said
her.
black mom, Marcus. I said black mom.
He
We
did
all
say
know
black
your
mom.
is white.
He did say, Marcus, take a shot. He did say black mom.
No.
Marcus, no one's ever looked at you and
What do
been
you
like,
mean
your
no?
mom
Marcus,
is
what do you mean
mixed.
no?
Yeah, what do you mean no, Marcus?
Listen, I made these rules up.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's mighty white of you, Mr. I made these rules up. I don't have to follow them.
Cracker.
With 3 Ks.
No,
Cracker with 6 Ks.
Oh shit.
KKKRAKKKER. Cracker.
a damn baseball game. Megan, you planning on turning into a black mom?
No, she's making the perfect bingo card for us. Watch this time next week. She's gonna have it. It's gonna be epic.
I know. By tomorrow, we'll have a fucking.
Okay. Oh shit, Drew Swift in the car. Oh, by the way, Drew said that if we invited him on, he'd be happy to just joan on people. So
perfect.
Sounds accepted.
You mean tonight or in general?
I mean, honestly, any of y'all in the comments, if y'all want to come on the show,
Somebody wants. I feel like we need to have the gay on the show. Seriously.
How about this? Let's send Gay and Drew an entry.
What? Sure.
I don't care.
An invite and entry.
Yeah, Drew hit me up while I was driving earlier today and was like, "Yo, who's on the show?" And I was like, "We don't have a guest." And he was like, "I'll just come on there and joan on people." So, like, okay.
All right. Well,
Cracker was with 3 Ks, but then I was like 6 Ks because there's 2. We're spelling it with the Ks anyway. So
K.
Yeah, sorry, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be putting that in writing anyways.
So Boo said Drew an invite, and I'll send Megan one.
Oh shit! All right, stand by. Damn, it's technology involved here. Do your job, man.
All right, Megan, here you go.
I forgot I have a computer in front of me, so I can multitask.
It's true.
No, Megan, get off your goddamn phone.
No, she said she's on her phone. She's trying to get on a laptop so she can be sponsible.
Sponsible.
Yeah, she's trying to not be like other guests of ours on their phones inside of a
aluminum
inside of a shipping container.
What is in Mexico right now? So he had a thought of possibly trying to do fuck that shit from Mexico. And then he was
no.
He was like, maybe not.
He can't get on the internet at his house, let alone in Mexico.
I would like to say that Boo was going to kill everybody last week because he was like, nobody else is allowed on the show without a laptop. None of this phone shit. I'm going to fucking kill you, Marcus. I was like, you know what? He makes a good point.
You goddamn right.
But,
like, we're as unprofessional as we are. We still try to maintain some level of professionalism. And so that to me, I mean, look, we could talk all the shit and be unscripted and act like a bunch of fucking fools. But when it comes to the actual production aspect of it, we got to get this audio shit right. We got to get this video shit right. Because nobody wants to watch this shit. I dare you to go and watch the 10 minutes of us trying to get Wood on this fucking show. It's equal parts hilarious and tragic.
Speaking of tragic. Let's pay homage.
Speaking of auto-tune.
It's her mic.
It's not my mic.
Oh man, damn it, Marcus! Why you gotta go and fucking kill the mood?
I said let's pay homage.
Oh, you're right.
Homage.
Shut up,
dude. Man, let me tell you something. The first time I ever played Just a Friend, the video for my mom, that was the first time I could ever say I'd seen my mom laugh to the point of actual tears and maybe might possibly throw up and pass out at the in that order. Like that video to this day is still one of the fucking greatest creations in hip hop.
Greatest, yeah, absolutely.
The funny thing is that song ends way better than it could have. Like he walked in the door and called his girl kissing somebody else. I was like, my dude, let me tell you right now. 5 minutes later, she'd have still been kissing. You upset about a kiss, my nigga? She was about to be sucking his dick.
Oh, the vapors. Oh yeah. You lucky you showed up during the kissing part, bro.
Right.
So yeah, dude. Yeah, we lost Biz Markie. He had been hospitalized. He'd been in a bad way for most of 2020.
Yeah,
there had been whispers.
It's been about a year.
We actually talked about it a little bit on one of the shows. He'd been hospitalized. His family and his people were keeping everything real tight. But we lost him a couple of days ago.
He was at a at the Fillmore in like 2015, around the day before Halloween, and my girlfriend, my friend Katie and I, we went to go see him. I was like, what about? I mean, I was so excited to see him. But that was I mean, it was such a great show.
Yeah, I mean, the dude was always as much as referred to as the clown prince of hip hop by a lot of people. Like, the dude was always serious about making sure everybody had a good time. The dude, I know so many people. I never got to meet him. I know so many other people who have. Nobody has a bad thing to say about him. I can't even imagine what would happen if you just were like talking shit about Biz. Like, the dude was just so well loved, so beloved. I want to take a minute and read from the obituary from The Root by Joe Girardo. This came out on Friday. It goes like this. Biz Markie, the rapper, best known for his iconic wail over the AIDS classic Just a Friend, died at the tragic young age of 57. Marquis' manager, Jenny Izumi, confirmed that he died on Friday in a statement sent to USA Today. Quote, "It is with profound sadness that we announce this evening, with his wife Tara by his side, hip-hop pioneer Biz Markie peacefully passed away. We are grateful for the many calls and prayers of support that we have received during this difficult time," end quote. The statement read, quote, "Biz created a legacy of artistry that will forever be celebrated by his industry peers and his beloved fans whose lives he was able to touch through music spanning over 35 years. He leaves behind a wife, many family members, and close friends who will miss his vibrant personality, constant jokes, and frequent banter," end quote. Marquis, born Marcel Theo Hall, had suffered from type 2 diabetes. He was hospitalized for several weeks in July 2020 due to complications from the disease and began suffering medical issues earlier this month, which led to incorrect reports of his death to circulate. At the time, his family had said that he was under medical care, quote unquote, surrounded by professionals who are working hard to provide the best healthcare possible. Marquis' 1989 platinum-selling top hit, Just a Friend, became a pop culture staple throughout the decades. Whether it's commercials, TV shows, movies, it's practically impossible not to have heard that piano melody at least once. Amen to that. Right. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly reflecting on the song's 30th anniversary,
Crazy
for all you
shit.
Gen Xers out there, he explained that the song was rooted in real-life experience. I was talking to a girl, the first girl I ever talked to, and every time I would call out to California, this is why East Coast dudes shouldn't date West Coast girls, or East Coast anybody, West Coast anybody. Just keeping it in. Anyways, any time I would call out to California, a dude would pick up and hand her the phone. I'd be like, "Yo, what's up with him?" She'd say, "Oh, he's just a friend. He's nobody." And I came out there a week early just to surprise her, and she's tongue kissing somebody, and I caught her. So instead of me fighting, I put the pain into the pen and I wrote it out, and quote unquote. So first of all, to that chick, you know, you fucked up, right? Thank you. Yes, thank you. No, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your fuck up gave millions and millions and millions of people joy, and will continue to give millions and millions of people joy
for decades and decades.
And so the last bit
you will
of this
always be the bitch who did Biz Markie wrong.
Oh no, there's like 100 chicks out there being like, "Oh, that was me. That was the one." Like, it's probably a claim to fame now. Anyways, let me finish this up real quick. It's only 2 short paragraphs. In addition to his musical career, Marquis did voiceover work in shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, made guest appearances on the children's show Yo Gabba Gabba, which was fire.
I love Yo Gabba Gabba.
Shout out to Yo Gabba
Y'all
Gabba.
old people, I cannot stand that fucking show.
I love it.
Somebody mute
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, anyways, and he also hosted a daytime show on Sirius XM's LL Cool J's Rock the Bell's radio channel.
Yeah.
He was truly one of those guys that brought a smile to your face anytime you saw him in something. He brought a goofy, delightful energy to whatever he touched, truly earning his title as the clown prince of hip hop. He will be missed. So Rest in peace, Biz Marquis. We love you, brother.
Cheers.
All right, so on a happier note, this is what we got.
Wes Unseld.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so he was they officially announced that he's been hired as new head coach of the Washington Wizards. So
we have the son of John Thompson coaching Georgetown.
Yeah.
And the son of Wes Unseld coaching the fucking Bullets.
Fuck yeah.
That is some fucking multiverse ass crazy
crossover. Bring it home.
So Wes Unseld, Wes Unseld Jr., he went to my elementary school. I went to Trinity School, which is a Catholic school in Ilchester, Maryland. And awesome school. It was technically run by the Sisters of Notre Dame, but I went there for 8 years. I didn't ever feel like it was they weren't over oppressive about Catholicism or anything. I mean, it was a great school. I loved it. Wes Unseld, the junior, he was 4 years younger than I was, so I didn't really interact with him, but I had a lot of my close friends who knew him, and he was my understanding is such a good guy. Always great, Wes Unseld Senior, amazing man, always doing stuff for the community. They still maintain very close ties with Trinity School, which is great, and I think that everyone is really pleased and excited for him in this new, endeavor in his life. And
he's coming home. He's coming back home.
Coming back home to DC. He was when it was 2000. When was it? 2005. He was the assistant manager here for the Wizards.
11 to 14, I think.
It was 2011.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, I sent you a TikTok that I think we can get away with some shit. They won't get us shut down. I'm sorry I didn't think about it sooner, but I got caught in a moment.
Anyway, super excited for him. Super excited for the Wizards.
Go,
I'm super excited.
Fuck, Marcus made me watch every fucking game of the Wizards this year.
I'm a Bulls fan.
Marcus, you can save it for the end, and we could go out on it.
All right, bro.
Yes, Jamie.
Yo, you should play some of the
Fuck the Wizards.
What, Jamie?
How about that? There you go. No, I'm just getting my blue real fast.
What you say?
About the Wizards.
Philadelphia sex offenders?
Yeah. Marcus, you're a fan of who? What are you talking about, little bitch? I'm sorry. Marcus has the audacity to be a fan. Being a fan. Marcus is a fan.
Oh no! Dude.
Marcus, I'm a Cowboys fan today. Oh yeah, I like the Giants. He grew up how, where, when, what the fuck?
Yeah, because we have a football team. What team do we have?
You've got the Kookaman to get yourself fucked up cracker killers. Anyways, what I'm saying is, Marcus,
we got Del State and University of Delaware. Oh my god!
Every time DC does something, Marcus be popping off like, man, Marcus be like, hometown boy coming home. Oh shit, motherfucker, you ain't from here. Just like I ain't.
Yeah,
Stop. Wilmington, more like Wymington.
The fuck
Boo, you've outdid yourself with the dad jokes.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It's just you.
Marcus did not like that one. Marcus did not like that one.
I just don't like it in general, so it's fine.
Oh, man.
You're not even from there.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
How did we end up here?
Oh, I saw
Let's
this one.
Rewind, shall we?
Oh, I love this dude.
Meet Charisse.
Marcus,
she came to McDonald's and asked the employees to mix 3 kinds of slushy for her. When they told her no, well, you'll see.
Did you hear what I said?
Nope.
Oh, don't you worry, Charisse. They will call the police, but not before some sweet, sweet McJustice is served.
Holy God! Fuck you! Don't leave my car! Do not touch my boss!
That's right. Don't touch her boss. She's really working for that raise.
You just want to be in your face, bitch! Sorry, I've been up all day.
What the fuck do you mean you've been up all day? We all have. That's how humans and days work.
Marcus, check the private chat.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yes.
Get up!
And after all of that, she stops and gets some water. I guess it's thirsty work being off your fucking rocker.
It's right about don't come back here. Do not get back.
And at this moment, this woman, let's call her Peggy, has had enough.
Come here.
Peggy must be the one who makes the patties, judging by the way she's flattening her head.
World star. World star.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, this shit is sad.
Marcus.
You know, as a black person, it's
Find
always
the one that I was
terrible.
telling you about.
Yeah.
This is the I sent Marcus a TikTok today that's the flip side of what we just watched.
Yeah,
It's by the same dude. It's by the same dude.
As a black guy, you hate to see white people win fights. And this is one of those rare occasions where it's like, I'm so glad that they fucked her up. What are you doing back there? Like, three flavors of fuck. Does the machine even work to get 3 flavors of whatever the fuck at McDonald's? Number one.
So what we get ready to play is actually kind of sad, insane, I mean, fucking stupid. This is stupid. This bitch is being fucking sad.
Meet Abigail. She's about to give her away and make a real fuss about it.
Oh God, no! It's you! Now you are. Oh.
As you see, Abigail tries to hit the woman recording, but of course, Abigail's the victim. So here comes those sweet, sweet tears.
My God! Oh my God!
When it rains, it pours. Let's see how thick Abigail lays it on.
Do you see this? Oh my God!
Is she wearing socks?
You should have thought about that before you did this.
No, her feet are just that hairy.
But Abigail, you did try to hit her. It's at the beginning of the video. Aren't you paying attention? Uh-oh, guys. She doesn't look too hot. Abigail's down for the count. Or so it seems. Oh, Abigail, what are we gonna do with you?
Get away from me!
Oh, Abigail, you want her to get away from you, but you're chasing her, silly ass rabbit.
Gotta get this lady!
When Karen's Attack, rated PG-13, coming to theaters this summer.
Man,
so there's a couple other videos when the lady recording is actually talking to like the security guards.
He's talking to the police. Yeah.
So
I watched the whole 12 minutes and 56 seconds of that motherfucking video. The fucked up thing is the young lady recording. Yeah, it's a long ass video. I watched every second of that bullshit.
Oh my God.
But when she got to the police station, they gave her the runaround. They were like, "Oh, it's not that serious. Nothing really happened to you." Ha 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 ha.
What?
Not even ha ha ha. But they just basically dismissed everything she was saying. Right. Like, there's one person in the video in 12 minutes like, "Oh, just stop recording," and she's like, "No, fuck you, bitch. I'm recording this whole fucking thing."
Right.
And it's mostly her. It's chasing her around. Fucking the security guards never come. Eventually, she leaves. And shit like that. And then like the next day when they announced what her name was, she was like, "Oh, I was upset because I didn't want to lose my job in my apartment." It's like, well
too bad.
That's what. All this over some free draws at Victoria's Secret.
This is why a homegirl that was filming her should have just turned off the camera and knocked her the fuck out.
Right. Should have.
But then we wouldn't have that video. We wouldn't have that video.
That video was entertaining as fuck until you told me that shit went on for another fucking 18 fucking minutes, and that bitch got away with it.
Thing.
The problem is nobody at fucking
there's an entire investigation right now because everybody in the store like was witness like no, like y'all needed to come get her, nobody came and got her.
Right.
And then she filed a report with the mall and she filed a complaint with the police department. So now internal affairs is after the police.
She's about to get paid
because they just flat out were like, no, it's not that deep. Yeah. And it's on video. You can hear the police officer who she's talking to is just like, yeah, all right, fine, whatever. No, like, okay, all right, yeah, give me a report, I'll file it, like that. And she's like, no, motherfucker, like, file my shit. Like, she assaulted her in public. There's camera footage of it happening. Y'all just acting like it never happened. So, wait, did we ever find out where that was?
Please I'm going to take a wild guess and say California.
I was going to say Florida.
Maybe, yeah, shit.
I think her feet are too hairy for California. I'm thinking Midwest.
Somebody bing that shit. Yo, that's very upsetting to hear because I really honestly would love to know that at some point or whatever there was some justice distributed in that woman's direction, be it street or otherwise.
Street would be better.
Oh man, love me some street justice. Streets will never lie to you. Streets will always tell you what's up.
Just be strong.
Marcus, what are you binging? You had this fucking look of intense concentration on your face.
No, I'm looking.
Oh my God.
We may have been flagged again for something.
So I'm looking to see why.
What? Yo, Facebook or YouTube or
it's Facebook.
Instagram or Facebook, go fuck yourselves.
It says an ownership link was added to your video because it may contain content that belongs to someone else. I don't know which one.
Oh, the gays here. Yeah, so basically one of the TikToks belongs to a fucking website.
Oh, hello, Megan.
Shout out to the gay.
Well, hold on a second. I'm on my iPad. Can you hear me? If the audio sucks.
Yeah, the audio sucks.
The audio's terrible.
Audio is not awesome.
Okay.
You sound like you're in Afghanistan.
Thank you.
You sound like you're in a helicopter in Afghanistan.
Internet in your house.
Everything is at. I left everything at work. I didn't know I was going to be doing this.
We have been known to catch people with their pants down.
Take me off.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, but that shit's really upsetting. So, yeah, Megan, we're really excited about these bingo cards.
What is this fucking angle?
It's because your iPad, if it's turned sideways, you got the off-center camera.
Yeah,
I've had the same,
take me off.
Same problem.
I sound like crap.
Ladies and gentlemen, non-gender confronting individuals, the gay.
Yay!
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 Speaking
bingo.
Of that.
District of the Misfits show bingo cards coming soon.
That's pretty impressive.
So I want to file that under what type of world do these people live in a panini where you have time to work on that type of fucking shit?
In a panini.
Like you got to fucking. This is like this is like karaoke
parkour
meets air guitar competition.
Parkour
meets like what type of hyper uber hipster ass life are you living?
Or it's just like a deep dive artist, just like
Marcus.
With lots
I've got $100 and a bunch of wife beaters. What's up?
I'll do it.
Oh, you throw Marcus in one of those fucking having tubes and see what happens.
Just wait, you're gonna have a lot of vomit all over the place.
I don't give a fuck. The second the video started, I was like, y'all ain't gonna do this the right way. I got $100, some tight t-shirts, get this man some Lee jeans, and one of the white beaters. Like,
I was
and,
gonna
like,
say
some
no, Jamie. I was gonna
off-brand
say,
Jordans.
I was gonna say level up and throw him in some fucking Freddie Mercury, fucking Daisy Dukes.
Bruh.
Done.
Some Freddie Mercury, another
Done.
one bites
Let's
the
do
dust
it.
ass Daisy Dukes. It's
I
the
will
wife
pay.
beater.
I will
Fucking-
pay for the training. Like,
What
this.
are those
I
things
just-
called? Like the sky? What is it? The sky? What are those
It's
things called?
Sky
Sky
Zone or
Tube
some
thing,
shit.
whatever.
Sky
the fuck.
Zone. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
see one of Marcus's balls popping out the side.
Oh man. What I really would want to pay for, and if anyone catches this before like this, Marcus playing dead while this song is on. So just Marcus is like,
Oh I forgot my.
It would be the shit.
It's mine.
Oh
Honey.
god.
This
I
is
forgot my
mine.
safe word.
Oh man.
I forgot my safe word.
It's funny because you can see it now, right? You can see it. Like Marcus in like some rainbow shorts.
Cut off shorts.
a halter
Cut off
top. And
shorts.
while they're playing Bohemian, like the latter portion of Bohemian Rhapsody, and he's just floating around that thing dead, like like an inflatable arm flailing tube man, though. Just
Too soon, Jamie. God damn it. Too goddamn soon.
So funny thing is,
man.
my original title for this episode was "My Left Nut Met My Right."
Oh, that's the other thing we need. We need like a wheel that we could spin that we help us come up with show titles. We'll have like, you know,
I give the
or like some
quickest three I
dice.
get
You
off
know,
the
you
bat.
roll the dice that you could buy at Spencer's where you roll it and it tells you like, you know, what sexual position and for how long,
Right.
you know, or just like, yeah. Anyways, wow.
I will play spin the bottle with anybody.
That turned left and then it turned left again.
And then it might have turned right and then left again.
And then my right nut.
Serpentine. Serpentine. I still can't remember.
Three
my
left,
safe
click, or
word.
right, guys.
I don't remember your safe word is either. What was
I
it?
think mine was red.
Solo.
Yours was something around
Oh.
your house.
Charger.
Charger.
Charger. It's sitting right in front of me too, and that did not help. Did not help. All right, let me finish this.
Boo, don't go too crazy. We have things to do tomorrow.
We have things to do tomorrow, and in the spirit of that,
Do you have
I'm
something
going to go
in
ahead
your
and
mouth?
do last call. Take this
when you do your last
opportunity
call?
to, well, because it's almost midnight. I want to thank everybody who's been watching, participating in the comments, and elevating the quality of this show. Please like and share. Tell your friends. Tell your frenemies. Come and join us, the District of Misfits show. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram as such. You can find us on Twitter at DC Misfits, which, by the way, I tried to get on the District of Misfits Twitter page and could not. We'll have to work some shit out because
We have like 10 pages.
we do, and I want to abandon my personal Twitter and run the Misfits one because I feel like it'd be a lot more fun.
It would be. Because you can get away with more shit.
Yeah, and just my world is my Twitter world is an angry leftist battle royal that will never end and never get anything done. Anyways, YouTube, the District of Misfits show. Subscribe. Watch some of the other podcast content that our lovely friend Marcus has been making via District Dogface Studios.
We need 4,000 hours of views. Fucking
and
watch it.
if we can get 4,000 hours worth of views, we can actually monetize. And
So watch our fucking show on YouTube.
start
please.
monetizing. You don't even have to watch the show. You could just put it on autoplay and walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
It's true.
The tie gaming system. Anyways, yeah, you can also find us on Twitch, District of Misfits. Please go to our OnlyFans coming soon. Still waiting on
Jamie
Jamie
and
and
Marcus.
Marcus to pull the trigger on that.
I live in the studio, so I'm just waiting on somebody else.
Whoa. The studio is way too small for y'all to be doing OnlyFans shit. You got to do it at Jamie's
Yeah,
house.
no. You gotta do it
USS
somewhere else.
Reparations
No, what
is where
about?
this shit needs to go down. You just throw some fucking
I mean, I'm
blue
going to
tarps.
buy a kiddie pool.
Throw some
We can
blue
sit
tarp.
there.
Keep talking about that. You keep talking about this kiddie pool, Marcus.
Yo, bro, I'll take you to Costco. Let's hurry up and go before they stop selling all the stuff.
Oh,
Actually, they're probably
man.
doing back to school shit by now, but maybe, bro.
I can't wait to get out there. That's
I don't know who Polar Nights is, but
it's from Twitch, so.
But you are correct.
Shout out to everyone watching us on Twitch, man. We don't get too many Twitch comments, man. We appreciate you. That's good shit.
Fuck yeah.
And did I forget anything? Yo, yeah. If you want to be a guest on the show, provided you have Wi-Fi and a decent computer, or if you want to do a podcast of your own, which we can help you facilitate, reach out to us at the District of Misfits Show at gmail.com. Marcus, play some more TikToks so we can get the fuck out of here. Did we cover everything? Did we make fun of? We made fun of Gates and fucking Stupid Face Green. We talked about.
Stupid Face.
We didn't talk about the Nats Park shooting.
Oh yeah, that was some stuff. Nats Park shooting, fucking crazy.
Well, you can talk about it now,
Marcus.
Yeah. So, while Marcus is doing a thing,
I don't know what
I'll go ahead and pull it up.
So there was a shooting outside of Nats Park yesterday during the game against the San Diego Padres. It was crazy. Some people thought that some people who were in the stadium actually thought, so, this is what happens. And I think people go ape shit, they hear something and then they go wild with whatever misinformation that they have. And people were, misinformed and saying that there was an active shooter within the stadium. So people were losing their minds and like stampeding out of the stadium, pulling people off out of the stands when this shooting was a block outside the stadium. I have a friend
by the third base line.
Right. So I have a friend who was actually there. He was in one of the suites and he said they heard the shooting and he said it sounded like just like a car backfiring or fireworks or whatever, like the old thing that we always talk about, like the gunshots or fireworks, who knows, right?
Yeah, if you're from here, you kind of like figure it out. You kind of can tell the difference.
Right. So there were 3 people who were hurt. Nobody.
I have the story here via CBSNews.com from updated today by Jordan Freeman. And we'll read the first few paragraphs just to give you the overview. Saturday's Washington Nationals game was suspended after a shooting outside the stadium led to a panic scene with attendees ducking for cover and the teams retreating to their clubhouses. DC police said at a press conference Saturday night that 3 people were shot. Police described the incident as a shootout between 2 cars outside of Nationals Park. One of the cars has been recovered, and the police are interviewing 2 individuals from that car, both of whom are in the hospital. One of the victims was a female innocent bystander and is expected to be okay, quote unquote, police said. CBS News congressional respondent Chris Van Cleve was at the game and reported hearing 3 bangs, quote unquote, in quick succession. One fan told him they sounded like fireworks. Another said it sounded like automatic weapon fire. There was initial confusion and panic as some thought that there was a shooter inside the park rather than outside. Video from inside the stadium shows fans rushing for the exit, ducking between rows, and some even running into the dugouts and clubhouses. One woman near Van Cleve broke down in tears. So, yeah, I didn't find out about this until earlier today.
Yeah. I found out last night just because I had to work. I ended up having to work at Town Tavern.
Yeah, my nephew actually called me and was like, "Hey, we got a Nationals game tonight?" Like, no.
Why would you think that? You've only been to like 2 Nationals games.
And
just saying. Anyway, my friend who was at the game, he was saying that it sounded like he didn't really pay it any mind, But again, they were in one of the suites, the Lincoln suite, he said. And he said that
Had the Lincoln suite where they got shot in the head.
Shut it. No.
Damn, Marcus. Charger, bro. God.
Right?
It ain't even been 24 hours, dude. Like.
So he said that the woman, like the person who was in charge of the suite, she like came running in, locked the door, slammed the door shut, locked it, and was like, "We're not leaving. We have to stay in here."
Our resident firearms expert, Drew, says that he says it was definitely automatic weapons fire.
Right. So that's what I have another friend who was leaving that stadium on a scooter, who said it sounded like what Drew said, like automatic weapons.
Yeah, nobody in the stadium was hurt unless they were. Yeah, like how
there were people who were like trampling, like just like stampeding out.
I mean, I found out on Reddit, and it was a bunch of people that were at the game that had decided to hunker down in place. You know, which is always the move. If you are in a large, crowded area and somebody starts fucking shooting, do not start running. Do not get in the fucking stampede. If you are in a spot where you can hunker down and not get fucking trampled, stay put.
And I'm going to second what Boo just said. Working at a place, I worked at a lot of places that were like large, like casinos, stadiums, and we were taught to, like, when shit like this happens, fucking stay calm, sit the fuck down. If you have to lay down, lay the fuck down.
Place.
Yeah,
you're better off just stand where you're at. Don't run and be a moving target.
And some people, you know, I mean, we all like to hope that, you know, we live in a world where this type of shit won't happen. But sadly, that is not the case. And so, I mean, for me,
we live in Washington,
no matter where I go, I always am paying attention to where the emergency exits are.
I'm on a swivel. I'm on a swivel.
You will never, ever, ever catch me out and about in any type of venue. And if some shit goes down, I don't know how to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Because before shit goes down, we look
to do it. Like
people like you and I, we look around. I know.
It's a byproduct of being in the service industry.
Yeah.
You know, we've you know, those of us who know, we know.
Right.
And most of us have been really fortunate to have never been in any kind of heavy duty situation like that.
Marcus.
Someone owes me a penalty shot.
That's Marcus.
But, you know,
it's my fucking system.
Just, I mean, like, honestly, at 18, when I read the Malcolm X autobiography, that was when I stopped sitting with my back to the door. Like, I never will you ever walk into a venue and see me sitting at a table where I can't see you coming in.
I didn't read that book, but I still do. I always back to the back.
And then I started working in the clubs, and it just is always. Plus, I'm an avid people watcher too, so you know what I mean. I want to sit and see the comings and goings and observe the general fucking vibe of the room. But yeah,
but I think that comes from being like a bouncer, bartender, manager, and engaging the crowd.
Yeah, you have to be able to gauge the crowd. I mean, working security in a 5,000 venue nightclub.
Right.
Like, you got to be able to understand and read the ebb and flow, you know, of the crowd.
You're probably like me, but you're like me. So I've run clubs and nightclubs for years. I can see a fight before it even happens. Oh, yeah,
thank
you. I already know who's going to fight.
You totally took the words out of my mouth, dude.
Like I can see that shit. I'm out. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like when a thunderstorm is about to fucking hit, dude. You can
smell it. You know who it's going to be, what two people, and your eyes are on them the whole time.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that ultimately it wasn't as bad as it could have been, you know, but
that part of town has been getting really crazy because all the carjackings and shit that happened over like the last couple of months.
Because it's getting warm, dude.
That area has been rife for. Here's the thing. That area before they built it all up. Those of
We
us
just
who
did the
know-
same thing. We just did the same thing. We said the
We
famous
know how that
word.
area used to be. And guess what? Just because you moved in all these people with money,
It doesn't change
does
shit.
not mean
Doesn't take it away. Yeah.
Doesn't change a goddamn
thing. You
thing.
are still fucking around in Southeast.
And the neighborhood's not
motherfucking
yours.
DC.
It's never gonna be yours.
You're
I don't care
all
how much
fucking
money,
tourists.
how white you are. It's Southeast.
Doesn't
Oh.
matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Fuck your fuck your Soul Cycles. Fuck your Whole Foods. Fuck your fucking
Your hair
hot yoga,
teeters.
Fuck your like all that. Guess what? You are in the motherfucking hood. Navy
It
Yard
always will be.
representing. Wait, what'd you say? If you're ever bring that back up. If you're ever in a gunfight scenario, look to see what the shooter does after the initial shots. If they run from justice, stay where you are. If they turn to find new targets, fight them. Tell you what, if I'm within arm's reach, I'll roll the dice. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay put. Maybe try to matrix my way out of some shit. I don't know. Hopefully, actually, my preternatural instincts will be like, yo, some shit's about to go down. Let's close our tab out and get the fuck out of here. And as I'm on my way home from wherever, I can see it happening on Twitter or whatever the fucking real
Right. So hold on. So hearkening back to the protest last year, that day when, you know,
Hey Val, can I go to Krispy Kreme?
What?
Your voice is like Krispy Kreme.
I don't understand what you're
What the fuck you talking about? Fucking B Pain?
Marcus? I mean,
Yeah, B is in Bradley.
Listen, bitch.
Anyway,
B-Pain.
I'm just saying.
So did nobody not see Loki this week? Look at her. She was like, Kang.
Is that? Are you being racist right now?
Marcus.
No,
just
he's black.
Take a shot. Take a shot and stop. You owe me like 4 penalty shots. You
No,
owe the
he doesn't
show-
need it. Here's the thing: he doesn't need any more.
Why? He's not going tubing tomorrow.
Exactly. But
Marcus is working
he's just
in the studio.
now Bradley is just talking over everybody.
Bradley, no, it's fine. Bradley's gonna fucking. Are you gonna be in a feather duster in your French maid outfit in the studio tomorrow?
Probably.
Clean up all that sawdust.
I can't. I will buy the outfit.
Oh, Marcus just muted himself.
If you buy the outfit, Marcus, then you have to definitely go tubing with us too.
Marcus
I
just
feel like
muted himself.
Marcus in a French maid costume on the Shenandoah River.
I will
Yeah,
buy a fresh
That's
made
content.
outfit. I'll wear it next week.
Content. All I'm saying is,
Yeah, Angie, you want to go tubing?
hearkening back to the protests last year, when everybody was like, people were being flashbanged and all that stuff, you know, like
You said
No penalty
bang.
shots for Derek.
Flashbang.
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 What did I say?
Ooh.
Flashbang.
Whoa. Actually, y'all did have to deal with flashbangs last year.
I'm just thinking of orgies.
So that's what I'm saying is that, all right, never mind. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm done.
Okay. Marcus, play some more TikToks so we can end this on a fucking positive note because it's midnight.
Okay,
We've
we
been
are
at
going to
this
play more
for-
TikToks.
We've been
But
at this
I
for
have
an hour,
some, like,
two, almost an hour.
I have some funny memes that I want to play.
Marcus,
before
play some
that-
funny memes for us.
Before that, the National Cannabis Cup
Festival.
is coming up.
Festival. Reading is fundamental.
Join us.
Yes.
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, you're back. Yeah. So we are going to be at the National Cannabis Festival on the grounds of RFK Stadium, Saturday, August 28th. We're going to be podcasting live the entire fucking time till
And
we're
selling
blue in the
stuff.
face, till we're green in the fucking gills. We're going to be selling all kinds of fucking gear. If you are at the fucking festival, come by the booth. We'll sit your happy ass down.
We'll put
with
you
us.
on the show.
We will put you on the fucking show. Be a part of District of Misfits show history. Auntie Bollis is going to be in the motherfucking house. Young Ma, headlined by Redman and Method Man. I'm going to do some crazy shit to try to get one, if not both of those dudes on this fucking show. I don't care who.
I still
might
have my ticket from the last time I saw them. Like
I might get Marcus
literally
to suck some
have
dick.
all this shit.
Like, we're going to
I
fucking.
mean, he'll do it.
I will suck Red Man's dick.
We might all have to take a turn on our knees. So, but like, we're gonna try to get some of these performers on the fucking show. Like,
you had a mad dog. Yeah. You had a mad dog. Yeah.
All right. Funny memes.
Funny memes.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, Jamie. Mute yourself. So first of all, Marcus, I think as a thing, we have to read these just in case.
Read them out loud?
No. Yeah, I think that's part of it. So I'll do it. I got the voice.
Do it.
So we have, if Hitler and Lieutenant Worf were to kiss, their mustaches would never touch. That is some dad joke ass fucking shit right there.
That's your shit.
That is so. I didn't read it before I read it. You know what I'm saying?
So this is a new segment I'm bringing on, and today's the first time we're doing
I didn't proofread it. I didn't pre-read it before I read it out loud. I'm getting it. All right, good.
I mean, look at the picture.
I like this. We're going in cold. We're doing it cold.
Okay.
In a world.
If you view a bald eagle at the zoo, you're looking at the American symbol of freedom in captivity.
Oh no!
Damn! Shout out to the Anacostia Trail where you can see eagles in the wild for free.
For free.
I mean, our zoos are free too, but you know.
Let me get you. But actually,
they're actually free. But they are actually free.
The eagles are.
The eagles are free.
All right,
Jamie or Bill?
Who's doing the next one?
I'll do the next one. I always thought Dunkin' Donuts' saying was the most perfect because it's like America runs on Dunkin', but it's only like people who ain't from here who work there. See the cops. The FBI is about to knock on the fucking door right now. I just brought you guys. I've never seen a non-foreigner.
Read
what, bitch?
Read it.
Does anyone else feel like they are just pretending to be an adult every day of my life?
Why do you think my kids and I get along so well?
I mean, Jamie. If I could resend this invitation, because the only thing I signed up for was sex and the cuts, and it came with bills and some bullshit. Do not touch must be one of the scariest things to read and break.
And I think we have a new segment. And this is awesome. Yes.
What the fuck just happened?
Marcus created a new segment and it was amazing.
What the fuck was that?
Oh man.
That's had some fucking Conan O'Brien fucking energy. Really? What just fucking
I had one more quote. I'm gonna save it for the end. So
okay.
For the end? Oh shit. All right.
So we're gonna play TikToks. Here we go.
Argonaut octopus has a detachable penis that he'll remove, hand to the female, and then swim away. Hell of an intro.
What?
I know. The Argonaut has an extra arm called a hectocotylus, and when a male sees a female, he'll slide his penis arm into her cavity the same way a salesman might slide his business card into your pocket. And with his love arm locked in her, the male can give her the treatment without actually having to be near her, which is a blessing because the male can be 5 times shorter and 600 times lighter than his female. That'd be like you being at the club and a guy a foot tall and less than a pound tries shooting his shot. But the female right here does not have time for nonsense, which is exactly why they do this, because if he didn't, the she-octopus would try eating him before he finished. Mid-coitus cannibalism is actually really common among octopus. Probably why this man can't pull. The male Argonaut will in scientific terms eats his pee to avoid getting completely eaten by his date.
Eats his pee.
That's how you know Guyland's been on my ass. And the female can actually end up getting knocked up by multiple males since she'll carry multiple special arms in her cavity. Because of course she does. Moral of this video. Thanks to evolution, the Argonaut hands the female his love hose and then literally tells her to go fuck herself. Also, today's my birthday, so if y'all could like my recent on Instagram, that'd be lovely. I'm trying to win a bet. Appreciate y'all.
I love that dude so much.
That guy is awesome.
But yeah, dude.
Same
First
guy.
of all, I was 8 years old when I realized an Argonaut is an octopus.
Same. Today, right now, years old. I had no idea.
Hey Val, could you imagine being at a bar chilling with your friends? This guy taps you on the shoulder, looks you dead in the eyes, tells you you're beautiful, and then hand you his dick.
And then somebody else does the same, and I'm like, what do I do with these?
You're in your Uber with your girlfriend, and you're like, oh, how many dicks do you have? And you're like, oh, 6. You're like, oh, I've got 7. Like, you just...
And then what do I do?
So are you jerking them off, or
you just? I mean, you're emptying them
No,
out
apparently
in your
I'm
purse.
supposed to go fuck myself with these things.
Mel has a very busy night ahead of her. She's got things to do.
That sounds like the worst
things to do.
That sounds like the worst frat party game of all time. Like just one of those double letter frats. You know, it's like, hey guys, look at my dick, and just start throwing at each other and shit like that. That's how you find out who your real friends are.
Damn, girl, what you been up to all night? I've been trying to call you. I've been trying to text you. I was just with my friends. You know, we just have a girls' night out. She coughs. If that's not a stand-up bit waiting to happen, I don't know what the fuck is, dude.
All right. Same guy. TikTok.
I love this dude.
That's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out.
Ducks are constantly evolving to become better sexual predators, and nothing can really stop them. If you value your innocence, just sit this one out and scroll. I'll understand. The rest of you, you've been warned.
No, Jamie,
Ducks
come
are
back.
problematic, to the point where if you follow one around for a day, you are going to witness a crime. In fact, the reason this duck is blind is because she got ganged upon by 3 males and one ripped her eyeballs out. Grape with a silent G is so common that female ducks have evolved maze-like genitalia with dead ends. So even if she does get violated, there's a 90% chance she won't get stuck with a family she didn't want. But because of this, male ducks evolved the corkscrew phallus, and its only purpose is to get through the Vegeta maze and get her pregnant anyway. And after thousands of years of the worst character development nature's ever seen, now some male ducks have curly fries that can be more than 15 inches long. The Argentine orangutan is the worst possible version of this because their meat screw can be over 17 inches long and they use it to literally lasso females trying to escape. Really wish I didn't know that. And if you're wondering where the ducks hide it all, please don't. Every duck you see is in an arms race to either Weinstein or try not to get Weinstein. When autocorrect changes to what the duck, it's because they know what they're doing.
Dude.
Oh no.
Literally, fuck a
What
duck.
the duck?
Every time I see those videos, and like whenever he brings up like geese or whatever, it's just like you're just the most evil fucking thing on earth. Like you know they have teeth on their tongues.
What?
They have teeth on their tongues.
Yeah,
I did not know about the corkscrew dicks, yo.
I absolutely did not know about
None
that.
of us do that.
Like nature, you're fucking scary as fuck.
The fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck down, dude.
I know that Marcus just said none of us. I know that Marcus just said none of us knew that. I swore up and down he said none of us do that. It's just like
Nature, please.
Stop.
Have a Snickers. Have a Snickers. You way too cranky, bro.
We either throwing dicks or corkscrewing in the pussy.
Yo, Derek, welcome to the club. We've all had our cherries popped now by a spiraling duck dick.
Spiral duck dick.
15 inches
Spiraling
long.
duck boner. What?
15 inches long. 15
No,
inches.
thank you.
Last
No, thank
TikTok
you.
of the night.
Oh my god.
If you're cleaning the vacuum cleaner, doesn't that make you the vacuum cleaner?
Whoa. Whoa.
FBI, open up!
I just had like an Inception moment, yo. What the fuck, dude?
All right.
I just put my hair up for that.
Five dicks fall out.
Boo, last words.
All of my beverages are finished, and I think my brain is too. Val and I are about to fucking roll down the mighty Shenandoah with Team Faded yet once again. Even though y'all can't join us, you're going to be there with us in our hearts and our minds. And I'm going to keep it super posy, man. I could rant about a bunch of fucking shit, but...
Shut up, son.
You know?
Sorry.
Child Protective Services. Don't
Don't pay attention to this.
Don't mind us.
Don't
It's great.
I didn't throw anything at him. Shit.
No,
Like,
Sure, it's your world, dude. We're just living in it. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Derek, you're fucking killing it today. That was fucking great. Angie, I love you. That's it. I'm good, man. I look forward to seeing y'all this time next week.
All right, some of our new gear.
Oh yes, we have it in 2 different kinds of pank.
Apparently,
is it on the site?
2 different kinds of pank.
Is it on the site?
It will
on the
be
site
soon.
this week.
It's on the site.
It'll be on the site this week. We'll make a post about it. We'll blow y'all up.
All right.
Marcus always looked like he got his Big Brother shirt on.
Little guy in a big ass shirt.
Who's reading the last quote of the day?
I am. Deep thought of the day. Some people are like slinkies. They don't really have a purpose, but they still bring a smile to your face when you push them down the stairs. This is my new favorite segment.
You're welcome.
Why haven't we been doing this for years? We've been on for this is our 3rd season. Why are we only just now?
I don't know.
So good.
I just came out with it tonight.
Thank you.
Perfect.
A slinky, it's a
Toy.
It's fun for a girl and a boy. And non-gender conforming individuals.
I love
Go
this.
fuck yourself.
As always, we're fucked up. So
You are.
Not as fucked up as some people.
It's coming, guys. Very soon.
Such a punchable face.
Totally insane. They pushed me out and paced me.